John here, hanging out at KnowledgeFest Vegas. Got another guest coming in our booth, Miss Kimberly from CarTunes. Thanks for joining.
Thank you.
How have been the show? Has the show been good?
It's been great.
Yeah. I like this. It's been pretty busy for us.
Yes.
Yeah, this is an on and off show for us. With the training, sometimes it's hit and miss, but it's been pretty good.
Yeah, there's a lot of people, good energy.
Yeah.
Love
Enough loud sound systems. Like, I like it to be loud enough that I know I'm at a show, but not too loud to talk.
Correct.
Yeah, it's been kind of that, so.
Yep.
Well, CarTunes, where's CarTunes located?
So CarTunes is in Greenville, Mississippi.
Okay.
We've been there for a little over 40 years.
40.
40 years.
Wow.
Yep, and I've been there since 2001, so 24 years.
Okay.
Yep.
What brought you there?
So mainly very different than every other story. You know,
Okay.
most guys that own shops were installers and love what they do, so they turned it into a business.
Yeah.
So I just love music, and I was
Okay.
a business person, so I bought a business that does what I love.
Okay.
Yep, so it's kind of reverse.
I like it.
Same scenario.
All right.
Yep.
Right on. So what is CarTunes bread and butter?
So obviously, you know, mobile electronics
Okay.
is our everyday, it's our heart, it's where we started.
Yeah.
But we are, of course, a music shop. So
Okay.
we are a bit different. We diversified instead of going the route of trucks and lifts and wheels and things that everybody's doing. That's great, it's wonderful. But we do everything music, so we also sell musical instruments.
Really?
So we're a PV electronics dealer. We sell
Okay.
guitars and amps and
Interesting.
mixers and all this fun stuff. And it's so cool because if people like music in their car,
Yeah.
a lot of times it originated somewhere, a lot of
Yep.
times in church,
Mhm.
or they're a musician, you
Yeah.
know, on the weekends or whatever. So it's a ton of fun.
That's interesting.
Yep.
That's really cool. I've got two musicians. My daughter and son are pianists. Like they're
Nice.
my daughter's about to graduate college with a degree in piano performance, and my son's about to start college.
Wow.
So instruments, I would have had no clue that there was such variance in instruments if I didn't have musicians.
Yeah.
So that's super cool. What a different connection.
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
in the Mississippi Delta, it's like the heart and soul of music. Like
Okay.
everybody loves music.
Yeah.
So
Interesting.
perfect. Yep.
That's really cool. I had no clue. Well, how long have you been a LinksWell dealer?
So I can't put an exact date on
Okay.
it, but if I had to guess, maybe 5-6 years.
Okay,
Yep.
so a bit.
Yep.
Been around for a while.
Yep.
Very cool. I actually, when I sent the email out asking for folks to come in for interviews, and you responded, I let Walt know. He's like, "Oh, that's going to be a good one." And
Thank you.
So he was like super excited. They've been a dealer for a long time. He was all
Yeah.
excited to have you on here. So
Yeah.
that's awesome.
So if I think it was 5 or 6, maybe it was 10 or 12.
It
then.
could
I
be,
don't,
you
I
know,
don't
hey, you know.
I don't know.
Time is what's the word? It's like it's fake or something. An illusion. Time's an
Yes.
illusion, right? That's it.
Yes.
I got it. So been a LinksWell dealer for a while. What would you say is your favorite part about being a LinksWell dealer?
So my favorite part about it is that generally when people come and they see the product, it's not something, it's different than other things that they've seen before.
Mhm.
And for me, especially after 24 years, I've seen a lot of different things, but this is a product that's really exciting, and I believe it has the future of everything that we're going to do is
Okay.
going to be tied into something
Love
like this. And of course the looks attractive,
Yeah.
very attractive, and so we love it. There's so many just different applications.
Yeah.
And when we show people these things and it's specific for their vehicle, they just love it. A lot of our more technical customers, maybe that weren't so much into audio, really like the product for that side of it.
Yeah, because like the techie things.
Yes, techie. And then the audio, you know, people, they absolutely love all the features that are built into these units to make the audio sound good too.
Yeah.
Because usually you're getting one or the other.
Yeah.
You don't find one that has both,
Both,
and,
yeah.
and you guys have both. So
Love it.
I love that. And I love the dealer support from LinksWell.
We do. That's so. I mean, I was in. So I started installing in high school at 16, and then started at a shop. I worked at a shop until I worked here. So I had about 18 years as a shop. So the amount of times I've had to call tech support,
Yes.
you know, and so when I came on here to start the tech support, the whole department and stuff, like I just had a heart for, I want to be able to give these guys answers as quick as possible,
Right.
and help them get going. And then building the team on that down way, it's kind of, we try to be different, because I mean, I've sat on hold for tech support so many times in my life.
No, really?
Yeah. Not with us, but so it just really true. We do try to hard to do. That's why we do our podcast. That's why we do the YouTube videos. That's why we have chat. Like, we really try to get all that stuff out there. So I always love hearing when our dealers are, can at least see it or appreciate, what we're doing, because it is a heart for us. And usually in customer support, you just hear the problems. So it's always nice every now and again to hear the good stuff. So
we never have those problems.
I love that.
Yeah, we never have those
Perfect.
problems.
See, there it is, right there. No problems. LinksWell's the best. Right on. Well, so you've been a LinksWell dealer for a while. You love the stuff. So of the new things that we're coming up with here in 2025, what do you think you're most excited to see kind of hit production?
Well, I mean, the screens just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger, so, who knows what's coming.
Yeah.
But I really like what you mentioned in the training yesterday. Actually a more universal type application where it's a modular, and you can separate the single DIN into a modular unit and use it in custom design. So some of our classic cars and things like that we like to get a little crazy with, this is really going to be over the top. So I'm excited about that.
That's cool. Yeah, I'm excited to see them too. I haven't actually played with one yet. I've only seen pictures from our engineer team. But yeah, I think the idea of that modular chassis, man, that just opens up so many options.
Well, really every option, if you think about it. Like,
because you build whatever you want to, and you've got this little thin screen to mount wherever, and then you've got this chassis that's going to do everything you want, right? Like it's taking that when everybody started putting the iPad Pros in,
right?
But then you always have the downside of an iPad Pro is now your audio source is a headphone jack, right? Like
Sounds terrible.
It's just there's nothing you can throw all kinds of technology at that to try and clean that signal, but it's just a headphone signal. And so though you got the versatility of this, easy to mount screen, you just lost the audio. So us coming and being able to offer kind of that same thing, I am super excited to see kind of what comes up. I don't get to do near the installs I used to and custom work and stuff. So I have to live vicariously through our customers. So I'm really excited to kind of see what everybody comes up with for that. So yeah, you're actually the first person who's mentioned the universal stuff.
Really?
Yeah, everybody's all about the big 18-inch for the Ford or the Silverado. So thinking outside the box.
I am. I think everybody is really impressed with that. So sometimes when you notice the different things, you can do a lot.
Yeah, I love it.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on. I'll make sure all the information for CarTunes gets up there. So if anybody's in the area for car stereo stuff or even musical stuff.
Yes, anything music. Come see us.
I love it. Well, thank you so much, and we'll see you guys next time.